Spike Out is a series of games from SEGA released from 1998 to 2001 on the Model 3 and Naomi arcade hardware, effectively the Dreamcast era, that tried to bring the beat-em-up genre into 3D in a game designed to be played on 4 linked arcade cabinets. The games actually come from what would eventually be the Yakuza team, and while apparently a hit in Japan, they never got a proper home port. Rather, what we'd get in 2005 was an Xbox-exclusive sequel that recycled gameplay, animation, and stage models while trying to update and expand the game starring Spike's son, Spike Jr. The game reviewed very poorly.
If by cool, you mean a 1 out of 5.
This game sucked.
But did gain a cult following. You see, the problem is that Spike Out seems very shallow and dated, with its depth hidden beneath some somewhat obtuse inputs. So today, I'd like to quickly explain how to play Spike Out's fantasy spin-off, Slash Out. Along the way, this will also explain the general mechanics of Spike Out as well. So, the game is played with 4 buttons. The shift button, which lets you sidestep, the beat button, which is your attack button that you hit multiple times for a combo, so we'll just call that attack, the charge button, which can also serve as a secondary attack button, while also being the source of the game's charge moves, and jump, which lets you jump. Double tap a direction to dash in that direction, run up to enemies, mash attack, do combo, you got the basics. The hook is in the charge moves. As I said, hitting charge multiple times will do a secondary combo, but holding it charges up one of a variety of special moves depending on how long you hold it. But hold it for too long and a countdown timer will begin and you'll lose your charge, so no just holding the button down all the time. As it is on a separate button, it can be charged while you fight. As you can see, it charges real quick, so you can actually get a feel for the timing as you play, and then you won't even have to look at the charge meter. The moves don't cost anything, so go nuts experimenting with them in combos. Now, Slash Out's charge moves are all spells, and thus a bit more interesting. I'm of course playing as Luna, so let's go over hers. Just tapping charge gets you a spark attack into a kick combo. Holding it for just a moment gets you this pillar of light that hits all around and launches enemies and even hits off the ground. Charging to the second marker gets you a projectile that explodes into a launching pillar of light at enemies. Then charging all the way gets you an exploding light arrow that I don't think is very good. Somehow the arrow of light has the least range of all the max charge moves. I guess they're trying to emulate the super strong punches that are the max charges of Spike Out. Also, if you want to do your big, powerful super attack, those are actually collectible item stocks rather than costing HP, and are used by pressing attack, charge, and jump all at once, though I admit the game's a little overly picky on the timing on this input. You really gotta hit them at the same time. Also, they aren't like Final Fight where they have high priority and invincibility. Quite the opposite here, so be careful. It is very easy to get hit out of your super attacks. But this is not the end of our move list, and this is where the hidden depth is. Pressing attack and charge simultaneously gets you a sweep attack into a standing hit. Dashing and pressing attack and charge gets you a diving attack. Some Spike Outs also have other dash attacks, but that's it for Slash Out. Jump plus attack gets you a jumping attack, but jump plus charge gets you a rising launching uppercut. Meanwhile, holding jump gets you a high jump, and if you press attack while holding jump for a high jump, you do 2 flip kicks in a combo. Last but not least, not only can you mix up your attack and charge combos, but after doing your 3-hit attack combo, try pressing attack plus charge multiple times to go into an extended combo string. The Spike Out games also have a variety of throws, but those appear to be absent from Slash Out. Now, Slash Out doesn't really have items to pick up from what I remember, but if there is one, the command for grabbing items in Spike Out is down, attack, and charge at the same time. Pressing attack and charge simultaneously while holding an item will cause you to throw it, and that's because some items have both an attack button combo and a charge button combo. I don't know if there's anything like that in Slash Out, but it is something to be aware of. Now, the big difference between Slash Out and Spike Out is that you level up in Slash Out by collecting crystals dropped by enemies, and it seems that comboing an enemy past defeat will net you more crystals, though there is a limit. But Slash Out has a much more strict time limit on stages. Beating enemy waves and making progress extends time, but running out of time just forces you to continue, which isn't that big a deal if you're on free play. It is also worth mentioning that these games have branching paths and hidden routes, so go ahead and explore. Oh, and holding start on the character select and hitting different buttons gets you alternate colors, 4 in total. After spending more time with this game, it's worth mentioning that the character balance is a complete mess. Slash, the main character, is easy to use, but Axel? The slow but strong axe dude? Yeah, someone forgot to program in the slow. This dude is quick and has incredible range. But the ninja, oh no, he's the slowest character. Somehow. Meanwhile, Luna is probably the worst character, though still playable. Just her dash attack is almost impossible to hit with, her max charge move has no range despite being a freaking arrow, and her super move has so much startup you'll either be knocked out of it or all the enemies will walk away. She's not unusable though, because her minimum charge move comes out fast, hits all around, launches for juggles, and hits off the ground. So if you're gonna play Luna, spam that move. One last tip, it is worth mentioning that the Xbox game puts your charge button on both the face and one of the shoulder buttons to make simultaneous inputs easier. The inputs are designed for an arcade stick, so they're a smidge awkward on a gamepad. Anyway, that should give you a good idea of what's really going on in Spike Out and Slash Out. Now, if only SEGA would port these to modern consoles with split-screen system link and online like they did with Spike Out Battle Street, I'd gladly pay for a Spike Out collection. Oh well, you can dream. See ya!